afternoon, my kings, queens, and trolls of YouTube. This is your girl, Queen C, and I wanted to make this video today because a few days ago, I was watching on social media, and I saw this video of these two boys fighting in the middle of the street like two damn fools. And while I'm watching the video, I usually don't even pay those videos no mind because they make me sick, but I caught it going down my timeline on Facebook, and it was already in motion. And basically I heard the boys, you know, scuffling or whatever, and then I see this man come out of nowhere like, yo, what are y'all doing? So I clicked on the video again, and I, you know, rewound it to the beginning, and I watched, and I'm like, wow, this man just appears out of nowhere, comes up and starts talking to these young men and breaks up this fight. He risked his life to do that because he didn't know what could have happened to him. He could have got shot, anything. But he went up there, no fear, and was like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? And then he's like going in, letting them know that they out there looking like fools. You know, he's calling out the people that's recording it. He's letting them know that the ones recording it that's supposed to be their friends is laughing at them. And, you know, basically he makes them squash their beef, and then they shake hands and go their separate ways. And then last night, I'm watching the news, and on the tail end of the news, I catch that they actually played the video on the news, and you know, they were honoring this man for breaking up the fight. And I'm like, that's great. I believe they said his name was Ali Miller. So Mr. Miller, kudos to you. Thank you so much for taking a stance and breaking up that fight between them young men. I think you're awesome. You know, kudos to your mother. I heard you thank your mother for instilling those values in you. So kudos to both of you. You guys are from my home state of New Jersey. I'm proud to be in the same state as you. That was awesome. Now, when I was watching the video and I heard him talking to these young men, he really was telling the truth when he told them guys that the people recording them are basically, you know, just record them because they ain't got nothing to do and they bored and they want entertainment. He's telling the truth. You young kids out there do not realize that you are contributing to the stereotype of your people. We get stereotyped all the time. You know, we want to be quick to say Black Lives Matter, but then they use our actions against us because we're out here fighting each other, we're out here shooting each other, killing each other, and they use our actions against us when we're trying to ask for equality and fair justice across the board. So you guys need to stop contributing to that. You need to be more of an example. You know, you guys are just fighting any damn where like animals, and it's like, you know, I know your parents looking at videos and seeing y'all in them and seeing y'all on TV. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing for your parents. You know, you're out fighting in front of corner stores, you're out in the middle of the streets fighting, you're out in the parks fighting, screaming World Star. You know, this is where your little siblings and little cousins need to go and play. Nice parks, and y'all out there making it unsafe because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all sitting up there, y'all arguing about stuff. It's unnecessary. It makes no sense. You know, you arguing about who likes who, other boys, other girls, people that you won't even remember when you get older. You're arguing about people who don't even want you. They're not going to want you a year from today. They're not going to want you 2 years from today. You're not going to marry them. You're not going to have a family with them. So why the hell are you out on these streets fighting over people? Why are you out on these streets fighting over gossip? Why are you out on these streets letting people put batteries in your back to make y'all look like fools for their entertainment? Like, everywhere, you know, there's miserable people. Misery loves company. So when people go back and do he say, she say, and try to amp you up to want to go check somebody, and they trying to do the same thing to the other person, and then y'all come together, that person just set the stage for y'all to both act like fools for their entertainment. And you think these people are your friends. They're not your friends. Y'all need to open up your eyes. Y'all want to act like y'all grown. Y'all want to act like y'all so mature. Well, let me tell you what grown folks do. Let me tell you what mature folks do. When there's a disagreement, they come together and they talk as adults. They cool down, they come together, they talk as adults, and they can agree to disagree. Just because you don't agree with somebody doesn't mean that you got to beat the hell out of somebody. You don't agree, you establish your stand, and then y'all go y'all separate ways. You don't got to be best friends, and you don't got to be enemies either. It's not that serious. What you should be focusing on is going to school, going to college, and building a life for yourself. Y'all out in these streets, and you get in our neighborhoods, our towns, on the news and on the maps as the worst places to live because y'all don't know how to act. Y'all don't want to act like civilized human beings. And then what you're doing is you're creating a hardship on your parents, because your parents is out there busting their butts to provide, and they get you a home and what they want to say is a decent neighborhood, and y'all start acting like fools, and then y'all make their homes depreciate. You make the property value go down, all because y'all don't want to know how to act. It's not that serious. Like, y'all really need to like wake up. It's not that serious. And then, you know, you're running around here, you're in these parks and stuff like that, acting stupid, and you're making it unsafe for the little kids out there that need somewhere to go out and play. Like, I actually, one day my daughter called me and was like, Mom, can you come get us from the park? She had walked her little sister to the park. So I said, yeah, I'll come get y'all. Is everything okay? She said, they out here fighting. So I said, okay. So I get up there. They're not fighting anymore. It probably only lasted for maybe about 5 minutes. By the time I get up there and I get my children, you know, my daughter's telling me what's going on. Well, lo and behold, she ends up showing me a video that they was trying to put on World Star, yelling World Star. And I see my little baby in the background on the swing with her sister, done told her don't move from right there, because across the basketball court they over there fighting. Like, come on, like what's wrong with y'all? You know, we gotta have safe places for our kids to be able to play, and y'all are part of the problem. If y'all out here in these streets fighting, y'all don't realize how many degrees and levels of problems you're creating just by you out there acting like that. And then, you know, if you get caught fighting, leaving from school, you get in trouble, you get suspended. You don't need stuff like that following you when you're trying to go to college. What you should be trying to do is better your community. If you don't got nothing to do, go outside and pick up some trash. Put some rubber gloves on from the dollar store, get a plastic bag and pick up some trash. You want to do something, you just be constructive. Find something constructive to do. Get a damn paper route. But stop being out in these streets fighting unnecessarily. Stop feeding these clowns entertainment, because when I'm watching these videos, I'm gonna be for real. I'm gonna keep it 100. I see y'all kids out there fighting and y'all look like a bunch of damn wild animals to me, and I don't know what's worse, the y'all out there fighting looking like that, or the cameraman looking like the damn devil, because the person holding that camera watching y'all fight and recording it and not doing nothing to squash that beef is ultimately a devil. They're a devil because they're an instigator, they're an agitator, and all they're doing is filming entertainment and making y'all look stupid. And when you put something out into the world here with the social media age and stuff like that, you can't get that stuff back. So once you put your video of you fighting, getting your ass beat or beating somebody's ass on the video and up in the internet, it's there forever. It will be there forever. And that's you. That's you. Would you want your children, after you working hard and trying to provide, would you want your children to be having you have to come home from work, having to go to the police station, or having to go to the school because you out in these streets fighting? Like, would you want your children to put you through that? Of course not. So why are you putting your parents through that? You need to cut that out. And for you devils that are always instigating and gossiping and spreading rumors just to start trouble so you can have something to film, karma is a bitch, and it will come back to bite you on the ass. The same stuff you're doing is the legacy that you're going to put on your children, and your children are going to have to go through that, all because you too simple to do right and break up a fight. Instead, you rather start it, help filter it, and then tape it. Come on, you got to do better. You want people to know our lives matter? Act like our lives matter to you. What are you going to resolve beating the hell out of your brothers and sisters? What are you going to resolve? Who wins anything? What's the prize? Is there $10,000? Do you win America's Next Top Model? No, you don't. You get nothing out of it but a look at yourself in the past looking stupid. That's what you get out of it. You get nothing positive out of it. Nothing positive comes from fighting, because once you fight somebody and you think you big and bad, then you quicker to want to pop off, and then you go and meet somebody whose ass you ain't going to be able to whip. I'm just trying to talk some sense into you young people's heads. I love y'all. I want to see y'all do great things. I want to see y'all open up your own businesses in the community and be able to hire some of your own people in those businesses and keep the money filtering through our community so that they can grow and get better, so we can be an example instead of a stereotype. So please wake up. Wake up. I love all of y'all, and I want y'all to do better. If you want to subscribe to me, please do. Email me at Chrishonda at queenseehive@gmail.com. Like me on Facebook at the Queen C-Hive. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Queen Chrishonda. And you young people out there, I'm not y'all's age, but if you feel like you don't have anybody to talk to, you feel like you don't have anybody to get guidance from, you can always email me. Ask me anything you want. I have no problems with answering any of your questions. Anything. It doesn't matter if it's about sex. It doesn't matter if it's about gossip, fighting, anything y'all need to ask, please email me. I want to say peace from the C-Hive, guys, and please do better.